What is your ranking of the Xenoblade protagonists? Okay, so we got Shulk, we got Rex, we got Laura, and we got Noah. X doesn't count because the main character is customizable. Has no personality, it's your character. So X doesn't count, right? Laura is my favorite. I wish Laura could have been the main character in the main Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I've said this a million times before. I love Laura. She's one of my favorite characters, female characters of all time. She's my number one. My number two will probably be Noah. Noah started off a little bit generic, but thanks to the plot twists in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, he got better, more interesting, and more fleshed out. And in the end, I ended up being a fan. Noah is a great character. He's still a little bit on the generic side of things. He's a little bit tropey, the goody two-shoes, and the good leader in a JRPG. He's a trope, alright. But he's a good trope, well-developed trope. Let's leave it at that. So Noah will be my number two. Number three will be Shulk. I think Shulk also starts as a generic JRPG protagonist, but he gets some interesting development over the course of time. But I think the development Noah gets is much better, or Laura. I mean, I know you're probably surprised because Laura shouldn't be number one because she doesn't get the best development. Considering Torna is such a short game, you can beat Torna in like 15 hours or 20. So we didn't get as much Laura as we got Noah or Shulk. But Shulk will be my number three because he ends up being an interesting character. He had potential, but I don't think it's the best. He's still kind of generic for me. And finally, I will pick Rex because Rex is just very tropey. He does get this development, but he's just kind of there to be the harem guy, with the two overly sexualized girls at his side, I mean, yeah. And also, he looks young. He looks like a 14-year-old brat. He's a good character, don't take me wrong, but he's my least favorite out of the four. He's just kind of there, I think he's the most generic of them all. And while he does get some interesting development, it's just, I think Shulk and Noah get far better development, especially Noah. So in the end, that's my pick. Number one, Laura. Number two, Noah. Number three, Shulk. And number four, Rex. That's my ranking. Now, if we're talking about the ladies, I guess that's another topic for another day.